there's no way to use these 4-foot arms.
Did I block your shot?
Look at this. Your mold is shaken.
Chihuly Garden and Glass is a long-term exhibition dedicated to the studio glass work of celebrated artist Dale Chihuly, situated at the Seattle Center adjacent to the iconic Space Needle. Established in May 2012, it occupies approximately 1.5 acres on the former Fun Forest site and has quickly become a signature cultural attraction in the city. Eight distinct galleries showcase Chihuly's broad artistic spectrum, from early series like Glass Forest to monumental works such as the Persian Ceiling, which famously graces the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. These galleries also include drawings, studio editions, large-scale installations, and selections of Chihuly's personal collections. Designed with architect Owen Richards, the building features LEED silver environmental systems, like radiant slab heating, natural ventilation, recycled materials, and energy-efficient glazing. The exhibition offers more than visual delights. It's an immersive, educational, and cultural hub. From its conception, sustainability was integral to the project. The gallery hall was repurposed for eco-conscious design, achieving LEED Silver certification in 2012. Chihuly Garden and Glass continues to nurture community and arts education, hosting initiatives like the Refract Glass Art Festival and providing thousands of free tickets to Seattle public schools over the years.
This one is called Persian Ceiling.
In summary, the Chihuly Garden and Glass is a one-of-a-kind cultural experience that combines breathtaking studio glass art, immersive environments, galleries, garden, glasshouse, dynamic programming, and a commitment to sustainability and community. Whether you're an art lover, architecture enthusiast, or visiting for the sheer spectacle, it's a must-visit in Seattle. At the heart of the complex stands the Glasshouse, a 40-foot-tall glass and steel structure housing, a breathtaking 100-foot-long suspended sculpture composed of hundreds to over 1,000 hand-blown glass elements in bold, red, yellow, and orange tones. Surrounding the galleries and Glasshouse, the garden is a thoughtfully landscaped outdoor space where Chihuly's sculptural works integrate with plantings, pathways, and natural surroundings. Notable pieces include the towering Citron Icycle Tower, which stands approximately 30 feet tall.
They're like little trumpets.
Ready? 1, 2.
I like this thing.
She said we're headed out.
Excuse me, do you work here?
Yes, I do, sir. Where
You
would
do?
you like to go? Bedroom? So direct.
Like I mentioned earlier, whenever part of the glass touches that metal, it's going to cool down. And we want to reserve some of the thickness of that glass at the bottom there, on the tip of that bubble. Because the tip of the bubble is the bottom of the piece we're going to make. It's what sits on the table. So we want to have a little extra thickness down there. You might have seen when he cooled down the tip there and then started blowing it, the hotter part blew up more than the tip that he cooled down. And that's just the general way we shape all the glass, is we control what part's hot and what part's cold. Because when you blow in the pipe, the hot part of the glass is going to move before the colder part. So whatever you want to change needs to be hottest. And now I can start helping him out a little bit. What he's doing right now is
Live glass demonstration provide daily glassblowing sessions, community hot shop, that let visitors observe the creative process in real time. The theater is a multi-use theater that presents short videos featuring Chihuly's process, interviews, and behind-the-scenes glimpses.
and wrap it around the lip while it's really hot. It'll stretch. And now we've got a nice lip wrap on there. I can also show you guys, while this is still really hot, I can show you how flexible the glass is. If I grab it, I can pull it really far. And as long as it's hot enough, it'll keep going. I could probably get it thinner than I did, but you can see the color difference in this. This part's still really hot, so it's glowing with that orange. But this part over here is cold enough that it's yellow, and I can grab it, and I can snap it in half, drop some of it on the stage. But this glass is so thin that all the heat from it just dissipates, and it's also flexible because of how thin it is. Flexible is also not a word you'd describe glass with, but now you can. You could touch this part if you wanted to, you're just not allowed. Sorry. Now he's melted in that wrap. He's going to shape it up a little bit, heating it up and using the tools to fix any part that is weird or not how he wants it. He can also trim more of it off if he got too much. But another thing about the glass is if he sits out here for too long, it'll get too cold. And then if he tries to put it back in there to reheat it, it could crack or explode from that temperature shock. So just like that could happen over there, we let it happen on purpose to the ones over here. So the one we use that wrap for, this one, as it's hot enough, you can cut through it with scissors. First time I saw that, I thought it was wild because no one thinks that glass is something soft enough to cut. But when it's
The
hot
bar at
enough,
Chihuly is a
you
unique
just cut
lounge
right through
area
it.
where guests can enjoy cocktails and light bites surrounded by Chihuly's personal collections. Audio tour and gallery talks is a free audio tour narrated by Chihuly and experts.
You don't want
And brief gallery talks deepen the storytelling and insight into each section of the
So
exhibit.
he's going to give it a fire polish, which is just going to help the sharpness. And I'm going to get this bit as hot as I can for him so that when he's ready, I can bring this to him and he'll wrap it on the top of the lid. You just got to get the heats right. It's very much a team sport and it's all about timing. So since he's not wearing a microphone, you can't hear him, but he's telling me what he needs and what he's going to do. And I'm just helping him out, assisting him with what he needs to make the thing that he's trying to make.
It kind of means that I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about, oh, I want to draw. Now what can I draw? And I'm not inspired. because that can happen very easily. Then they start to get mundane. On the other hand, if I start making drawings that I know how to do already, and if I can go fast enough, they start to get really good. Just like this. This is not meant to be a piece of sculpture, but if I put this whole pile of stuff together, just in the most random way, I could have high school kids come in and do it, all right? That would be the way it looks best, in my opinion. Well, I'm not sure what I want, you know, but what I want is having something that I think looks good, but I sure now don't know what that is yet. Now, if you add 10 pieces here, and the reason I'll be able to build it faster, I think, in most people, is that I will not be making very many judgment calls or aesthetic calls. I would just, like I do any of my sculpture, I just build it. Who's gonna do the boards and outbreak? You're gonna say the horns. Anybody want any one of these? Looking great. Looking really nice. Now, there's no way to use these 4-foot horn balls. Am I right or wrong, Raven? What? Can you do something with it or not? Is that too long? Looking really nice, you guys and gals. More short horns to the right of the pile. Plenty of ochres right here, there and there. If you don't have the size you want, you tell me. At some point, I want to have use this piece right here. At some point, maybe on top. I'm going to have 2 horns sticking out exactly the same length on opposite sides. I wouldn't have done that. You see how they're sticking out? What's that, the horn? You solved it. Done. Now you got a hole over here, which I like. See the little hole in there? I like that. Because that's the way nature would do it. And there's two against the wall that I want to use. Don't forget them. If you can put them and make them visible, that'd be very cool. Because somewhere, they're cool looking. I don't know why they don't do more than curly that much. I mean, it already looks beautiful. We're just sort of adding parts now. So you got a little hole on this side, but I'll leave it there. Looking great. Congratulations, everybody. Good job.
We'll be back in here. Can't find anything elsewhere.
I'll take up this register in 1 second. While we clean up mess on aisle 5.
Did you guys bake something?